the push across into fuel, running that MP7 again. No big change up in the kits that I can see so far, Iron.
No, same as it was before. It seems like Walker back on the 74U Weaver kit. Oh, very quiet start here. Tentative start to this first round of map 2. Vibin taking suppressive fire from Gabby's MP7. And first blood going to Summit, taking out Smitty Stone. Unable to trade that kill, our team Gabby, but the Ghost takes out Trey.
Again, just watch this movement from Summit, the way that he clears the corners, going from left shoulder to right shoulder to make sure that he can cover both of those lanes, ready to tap any heads that come around the corner. Goes with the aggressive push, using the verticality, using the cover of that container. Does lose an arm, picks up a heavy bleed in the process. That thorax looking a very dark shade of crimson. Oh, we cut away. We just see the exchange there, but Landmark was able to take out Goes.
Yeah, was in a bad way there. Didn't take time to heal, but still went down. Walker takes out Vibin, makes it a 3v3. In this round one,
taking a bit of a risk there, pushing back out onto the top of heaven where Walker always seems to have eyes. There we go. We have entered the capture phase of the round now. 3v3. Are we going to see these teams try and push for that capture point before?
Gabby taking out Landmark, making it a 3v2 with 30 seconds left before the cleanup crew are in play. Tight angle held, but Summit managed to counter it. Takes out Rengar, 2v2.
Again, this is a testament to the pre-aim and the pre-fire that Summit does so very well. I will say I haven't really been able to see Summit play before, but seeing him here yesterday and today has been an absolute pleasure. What an absolute legend of esport.
100%, and the cleanup crew, like we said, everyone wants them to avoid it, and here they come in this 2v2 situation. Walker taking up a high position here on top of the containers, exposed from all angles. Hutch goes down to a nade from a Raider. Summit takes out a Raider on the way down as well. The Raider going down, and a third in a tight spot here, surrounded by Raiders. And this is what we're talking about. Tagilla also being taken out by Summit.
The AK-12 with 7N40, very good for dispatching those bosses.
Walker having to take out Killer. Can hear footsteps in front of Summit here. I believe it will be Gabby who will be the closest to him. And now that toxin is taken away, so the heal off begins.
So Gabby in heaven, obviously looking to get the heal off done. Walker on the prowl, looking for Summit there. This is a good way of playing it, right? I was talking about it earlier. What are the strategies? If we have 2 players up, if we have 1 player up, the strategy here seems to be, Gabby, you get into safety, you keep that heal going. Walker will go on the hunt.
Walker goes down to a Raider, making it a 1v1. Gabby versus Summit. Toxin in play. Cleanup crew in play as well. Both of them have no limbs missing, so maximum health to deal with if they have enough heals, but on opposite ends of the map here as well.
That's right. Summit closer to those bodies, though, meaning that those meds, they're finite. They cannot heal forever. They are going to need to try and loot or get the capture point or kill the other player. Again, Summit making a move for the checkpoint here. This is actually quite a good move. We've seen most of the Raiders and bosses have been killed. There it is. There it is. The notification has come up. Gabby needs to make a play.
5 seconds.
5 seconds on the board. I don't think it's going to be enough time.
2, 1, and that's the round. With the cap point by Summit. Huge first round victory in this map 2 of the best of 5 grand final. First 7 rounds of these maps. Yeah, just a bit too far away from the cap point there to prevent the cap. Was more worried about the heals. It's a tough situation when you're having to micromanage so many things, dealing with the cleanup, dealing with the heal of the tick down, and then obviously remembering that you've got a cap point to deal with as well.
exactly right. But I will say, though, that first round, all that said to me was these teams are so evenly matched. There it is. Hutch taking out Walker. Landmark takes out Goes. Vibin having a bit of a tussle there on that right-hand lane by Driveway.
Yeah, they have a
Rengar
double
not
stack on
far
the
away.
right side.
Smitty takes out Summit. Rengar is there on his right. Are they going to push down together? That pre-aim from Smitty takes out Vibin there, earns himself a heavy bleed and a light bleed in the process, but he will have time to get that under control. He is not looking too good from an ammo perspective. One full mag, one almost empty, and the remainder Gornsky. Trey takes out Gabby in the battle of the MP7s. 3-2 side advantage to Team Hutch right now. Smitty taking a moment to heal up again. Very, very low on ammo. Will likely need to go and grab another gun or grab some additional ammo if he wants to stay in this fight. Rengar on the prowl over by the Walker stairs. 10 seconds until that capture point becomes active. They are right there, but it is not going to go without contest.
Yeah, all within reaching distance of that cap point, and it is now active. Test of patience here. Who makes a move first, and if they're able to cover their teammates all the while making a push. Nobody wanting to overexpose here.
25 seconds on that timer above. Landmark directly above the capture point. Hutch can hear that movement.
Momentarily stepped in the cap point, and he's back in it now as well. Expecting some movement here. Hutch takes out Smitty. Trey takes out Rengar for the round win. 2-0 Team Hutch in the second map.
That is a big upset for Team Gabby. They're going to need to rally in this third round here on the second map. Again, this is the map that you would pick Team Gabby for being particularly strong on. It is the one that they play the most. It is definitely the preference for both Goes and Walker.
100%. It was their first map pick as well. Definitely their preference. And to lose round, to lose their own map pick as well is going to be a big dent in the confidence in this grand final. Vibin taking out Gabby early on.
Rengar does take out Summit there.
Goes taking out Hutch. 4-3 advantage. Yeah.
This is what Team Gabby is going to need here because, like I said, if they go 3 donut, that is going to be a big kick in the pants for them.
Trey taking some fire on the cross. Didn't take any damage, though. Expecting a repeat. Trey takes out Walker and ties it up for a 3-3. And 15 seconds now until the cap point is active.
Появилась точка захвата. Вы можете захватить ее или убить противника.
Cap point's active. No one's going for it straight away. Everyone again just trying to wait it out, not overexpose, trying to keep a teammate in a crossfire as well. Goes taking a little bit of damage from the MDR of Vibin. Trey taking out Smitty. 3v2. 20 seconds until cleanup.
Trey getting the rotate. Oh, nearly shoots his own teammate there. Gets onto the catch point. Vibin taking out Rengar.
Goes in a 1v3, which is now 1v2. Nearly gets the kill. Gets the kill as well. It's now 1v1.
Goes using that Walker peak that we saw him use on Blitzer Girl. And the cleanup crew are in the arena. Both players on a decent amount of health. but Vibin definitely having more ammo spare. As our players clash in the center, 2 MDRs ringing out. Which player is going to take it here?
Oh, runs out of ammo and dies in the reload to a raider.
That is a big upset for Team Gabby. Goes almost managing to clutch it with a 3-player kill there. Unfortunate, but a lot of breathing room for Team Hutch now. They need to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a pivotal round, and you know, we've seen Goes in those situations go 3v1, but unable to do it this time around, and that could be big changer here with a 3-0 on map 2.
Landmark charging over the top, looking for any movement over at Heaven there. It doesn't appear that anyone has made the push.
Hutch with the first kill on Walker. Landmark taking out Gabby.
You can see the momentum now building up in Team Hutch. 5-3. Rengar barely clinging to life. And this is what happens, Iron. You know, the exhaustion sets in. Yeah. You end up on the back foot, maybe a little bit tilted, a little bit tired. But they need to try and rally. They need to give themselves a good pep talk and get back into the fight.
Yeah, they're still playing it patiently, though. Times like this, you can get frustrated and just trying to ego peek everything, but still playing to their strengths. When you're in a 5v3 and 3 rounds down, you have to make the most of every minute. 10 seconds until cap's active.
Team Gabby grouping up, making sure that they are supporting one another. We see Rengar there popping another painkiller. He is missing a stomach and a leg there, so he's going to need that PK effect to keep his ability to run around. Oh, and we just saw a bit of red over the top there. Go's not picking up on it, though. That might have been Landmark still up the top. 25 seconds remain. Goes up in Heaven now, looking for any characters out of place. There it is. Rengar and Trey clash in the center. Rengar does get the win. Goes, takes out Summit. It is a 3v3 now. Rengar not in a great way, but he is still very much in the fight.
A few seconds now until cleanup crew become active, and this is where chaos will ensue here. Not much space to work with. Only 1 cap point to fight over, and it's a 3v3.
Again, the health advantage going to Team Hutch right now. Those Raiders can absolutely absorb health and ammo. But there we go, Vibin taking out Smitty. Hutch making a play for the capture point. Landmark taking out a... Ooh.
All the Raiders in the middle. Goes, takes out Landmark, takes out Hutch. Brings it to a 1v1 with Vibin once again. MDR versus MDR. We've seen this before.
Ring in the rose
down, but dies to Vibin. Thought he had the drop down shot there, but Vibin holds his own there and makes it 4-0 in map 2. It's best of 5 series. That's a massive lead. And like we said, going into this, Bay5 was a strong map. First map pick for Team Gabby, and it will be a big dent to their confidence to go 4-0 down on this map.
Solid showing by both of our teams, of course, as Vibin goes charging across Heaven. You hear those shots ringing in from Walker. That is his play. He looks out there and he makes sure that anyone that crosses gets called out and hopefully receives a few bullets for their effort. Walker getting ready to move into position to try and counter the push through. They are mere meters from each other. They are running a double stack. That is going to be a hard push for Vibin to make. We see Landmark taking damage, and he has gone down to Goes.
Gabby taking heavy damage there from MP7 in the battle with Trey. Trey comes out on top against Goes.
The fire rate of that MP7 is just so hard to go past in these CQB fights. Hutch taking out Smitty, 3-4 advantage to Team Hutch.
Walker takes out Vibin. 3v3, 20 seconds left until cap point's active.
That was a fight that was brewing since the very beginning of the match over at Fuel.
Yeah. Gabby not in a good way. No stomach, no arms. Fractured arm as well.
And there it is. The capture point is active. That single point right in the middle of the map. 3v3. I'm getting a feeling of deja vu here. Oh, there we go. Rengar taking out Summit. There we go, Gabby winning the battle of the MP7s against Trey. Hutch now all on his own against the 3 players of Team Gabby. This looks like it may be their first point on the board here in Bowl.
Yeah, Gabby capturing the point. Although Hutch is right there, denies the cap. Makes it a 2v1. And the cleanup crew are in now as well.
Oh,
Just taken
and
out by Rengar. And there it is. Team Gabby are on the scoreboard for map 2, making it 4-1.
That has to be a huge boost of confidence for them, knowing that they can go toe-to-toe with these players. So they know individually they are every bit as good as one another. Being able to get that score on the board will remind them of the fact that they as a team are competitive, and I look forward to seeing if they can back that up. Again, no one here wants to see a clean sweep. These are all fantastic players, and I'm very excited to see what Gabby pulls out with this push across heaven.
Oh, the jump across. Doesn't get any shots on. Landmark takes out Rengar. Goes, takes out Landmark. Gabby takes out Hutch. Trey takes out Gabby. It's a 3v3.
It's trade for trade again, Iron.
Trey
Oh, a
caught
single
glimpse of
pixel
player there.
moves.
Yeah. Here's the fire rate change. Summit taking out Walker. Jumps all the way back, trying to push out and flush out the last 2 players now of Team Gabby.
Goes moving over the top, using that verticality with the MDR, grabbing the grenade. You can tell the experience that he has on this map and knew exactly where that spawn grenade would be, opting to move in and grab it as quickly as he could.
Yeah, it could be useful clearing out any potential caps. Summit takes out Goes, though. Makes it a 1v3. Yeah. 5 seconds left till cap point's active. This could
is
be
a
5-1.
big ask.
Yeah.
I think you might be right there, because 3 players up. Surely you go for that capture point. You force Smitty's hand.
Yeah, they have
Smitty,
to.
though.
They can't give him a chance of any sort of opening with cleanup crew being active within 30 seconds. Hutch, there we go. They are capturing the point. He only has 5 seconds to try and counter, but no avail. Vibin takes him out, and that is a 5-1 lead for Team Hutch in this map 2. Such a strong start to that round as well. Back and forth, blow for blow. 2 quick kills for each team.
Goes making a hard charge in the middle. This is an interesting line.
It's at that point now when you're 5-1 down, have to make these kind of plays just to try and force the hand.
Walker hearing that metal on the left-hand side towards heaven. Trying to use the ramp there. Oh, and Trey punishes him for the repeak.
Seeing if he's got an angle through the window there. Heard the steps close, did Trey. Just the other side of the warehouse.
Very, very cheeky angle. Once again, the notepad is out. I'm remembering that position for later.
Oh, nearly TK there from Gabby, but managed to hold fire. Here's the MP7s reloading and the stock folding back and forth on Trey and Gabby's screen here. They're within arm's reach of each other.
Почти не осталось. Красный
Gabby taking out Vibin. Goes taking out Trey.
5 seconds remaining until the capture point becomes active in this 4-3. I don't think either team is going to make an early push for that capture point.
Goes
There is
takes out
Goes, takes out
Landmark.
Landmark.
And also Summit is on a rampage this raid.
считай.
And they have that cap point with a 3-man advantage, 4 against 1, but Hutch not going down without a fight. Takes out Goes, denies the cap. But goes down to Rengar, and that's the second point for Team Gabby. 5-2 in map 2 of this best of 5 grand final. Like I said in the start of that round, you called out Goes making that strong play through the middle, and then there was that lull, and then again Goes just exploding through the middle, getting a few kills. Still on top of the frag list for Team Gabby with 12 so far in these 7 rounds so far.
And you watch his movement, his positioning, the plays that he's doing. There is absolutely no surprises seeing him there at the top of the leaderboard.
Caught a glimpse of a head over there, doesn't get the kill. Smitty's taking a bit of damage, as well as Rengar still taking damage from that MP7, and does go down to Trey. Oh, gets the kill on Trey, and then Gabby gets the kill on Landmark.
5-3, but heavy damage to all of the Team Gabby players. Rengar barely clinging to life. Walker taking out Summit, then following it up with a kill on Hutch. He is popping off. I think we were talking up Goes too much, and Walker was like, I can do that. I can do that as well.
Vibing back and forth here.
Этих потери.
Gets the better of Smitty, but goes down to Goes, and that's the 3rd round now for Team Gabby. 5-3.
Are we seeing
That
the
was a
reverse
strong
sweep, the
start
comeback?
from them. Yeah, strong start from them. That's what they needed really to try and regain some position here, to be 5-1 down and to claw it back to 5-3. Momentum's back in their favor. I feel they're reminding everybody why this is their favored map. This is why they're notorious for playing this map.
2-1. Ваш выход, бойцы.
Walker holding that angle, expecting to jump across.
Отки.
Rengar gets the kill on Trey early on. Smitty gets the kill on Landmark. Already in a 5v3 situation. They've got time to play with here. Don't want to overcommit and give the 1v1s now. Want to cover each other's backs and get a trade if someone does make a play here between Summit, Hutch, or Vibin. Hutch does get the kill on Rengar. Uncontested, untraded.
Summit looking for something, standing by the Walker stairs. You can hear that movement, but giving away some metal audio as well. They'll definitely be wanting to slow the play down a little bit. We've seen that when Team Gabby rally and push hard, they can make some pretty amazing things happen. They want to try and take the wind out of their sails, slow it back down, and ultimately win that 6-round victory.
Gabby on the push. "20 seconds until the cap point is active."
Так, ребята, закругляемся.
Holding the left-handers here, clearing all the angles of Summit. Vibin not too far away. Gabby isn't too far away from this position,
Вы чё там, умирать не
from where Vibin is now. The cap point is active, and there is Gabby, takes out Vibin. Makes it a 4v2.
This is exactly where they want to be with that capture point active. Just over 30 seconds until the cleanup crew move in. They are going to want to try and get this round run and done. They don't want to have to. They don't want to have to deal with the Raiders coming in when they currently have a 2-player advantage.
Yeah, 100%. But now it's a 1-man advantage after Hutch takes out Smitty Stone.
Summit right there by the capture point. So close to one another. We can hear that heal there from Hutch. And there it is. Summit takes out
Makes it a 2v2. It's all turned around now. They had 2-man advantage and now it's all leveled out. And now the cleanup crew are active as well. It's what they want to avoid here. They had a chance of bringing it back to a 1-round deficit. They could be back down to having a 3-round deficit and back against the wall. You hear all the shots of the Raiders aggroing. Summit takes out 2 Raiders. Gabby might try and use this opportunity, but Summit goes down to a Raider, making it a 2v1. Hutch is on his own here. Backed up all the way in the tankers, yeah, in fuel.
This is a good place to hold out against the Raiders, though, if he does want to play it that way.
5 seconds left on the cap. He needs to deny it. 3 seconds. Doesn't able to deny the cap. Walker takes him out. Team Gabby win, and they bring the round 2 score to 4-5 for map 2.
What a comeback that we're seeing so far, Iron. Fantastic showing by Team Gabby. Again, like I mentioned, you just can never count that team out because they will change up their strategy. They will rally and they will pull a rabbit out of their hat, and that is what we are seeing here today.
See what they can do early on. Team Gabby have had the advantage so far in these early fights. No one overcommitting this time. No one taking that peak.
One minute until the capture point becomes active. Both of our teams taking a more defensive position. Remember, it is a solid strategy, letting the opposing team make a mistake. Walker, though, taking out Hutch for the opening frag.
Landmark. Taking out Rengar.
Leveling that playing field, 4 players apiece. 10 seconds until that capture point becomes active. They're moving towards the center now. They need to try and make something happen. Again, the moment the Raiders, the cleanup crew, enter the arena, all bets are off unless you have a really solid strategy. And we've seen already that when that happens, Team Gabby are far more comfortable. We see an exchange there, but Gabby does not manage to get the kill, and I believe that was on Trey.
Yeah, MP7 battle in fuel there. He's also backed up by a teammate. Goes, takes out Vibin, brings it to a 4v3. 25 seconds until the next phase. They know they have 2 players up in the fuel tank area.
And Goes is right there by the capture point. Remember, that little pop-up can get the map flowing again.
And there it goes. The cleanup crew are active. Right on top of the cap point. Has teammates to cover it. Does draw up some movement. And Smitty does capitalize on it, taking out Trey. But Landmark takes out Smitty.
That was a good trade. Still a 3v2. Summit and Landmark still up for Team Hutch. Up against Gabby, Goes, and Walker. Oh, but Gabby goes down to the Raider. Goes cleaning up the Raiders as well. 2v2 right now. Poison
Still
just kicking in.
Yeah. Back on the cap point. Trying to draw some movement out. 7 seconds to deny it here. Goes, holds off Landmark. Summit takes out Walker. Summit versus Goes 1v1 here. Can hear the heal over to the right. He's going to push that. Manages to get the full animation off. Tries to pre-fire through the box. And Summit is capping. But Goes gets the kill and clutches it out. Ties it up. 5-5 map 2.
I am hearing that we have a raffle to give away as well for a full version of Escape from Tarkov Arena. If you want to go into the running to win a copy of Arena, make sure that you do !Innit Audio in the chat. Again, a big thank you to Innit Audio for making all of this possible. So be sure to throw !Innit Audio into the chat for your chance to win a full copy to keep of Escape from Tarkov Arena.
Can I just remind you, Afraid, this map at one point was 4-0 to Team Hutch, and it's now a 5-5 tie.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the absolute, this is what Team Gabby can do. They can rally, they can change their strategy, and my goodness, can they make some things happen.
Trey gets first blood on Gabby. MP7 versus MP7. Landmark takes out Rengar. Trying to put a stamp of authority back on this is Team Hutch. Ghost takes out Trey. Goes also takes out Landmark. Brings it back to a 3v3.
Can we just take a moment to point out that Go's currently sitting on 18 kills. 18 kills.
Yeah, he's been fragging out. Smitty's taking out Hutch. Go's taking out Vibin. Smitty denying Go's the Smitty denying Go's the ace on this one. I think he if anyone was to go for one, it would be Go's. Stomach here in the movement on the metal, tries to bang through the box. Movement all around him now in a 3v1 situation. 2 seconds until cap point is active, and they're straight on it. Not giving him a chance, any sort of respite. There's 8 seconds to deny this cap. It's gonna swing. There's one above. Goes takes him out. 4 kills in that round for Goes. More importantly, for the first time in this map too, Team Gabby have taken the lead 6-5 with only 1 round to win to take this map to level up the series of this best of 5.
That's right. One more point, one more round, and Gabby will have a map point on the board. Team Hutch will not be wanting that to happen, because if they get this one secured, they have a 2-0 advantage, meaning they would only need to win 1 more map to win the overall grand final of the Innit Audio Masters.
Straight away with the movement, Goes straight up on top. Didn't get anyone to peek across. Taking some heavy damage though from the opposing MDR or Vibin. Walker takes out Hutch. Ghost still has heavy bleed, no legs in the stomach. Stops that heavy bleed. Walker's not far away, having to heal as well. Summit takes out Rengar.
4v4 right now. Heavy damage to both Goes and Summit. This feels like a pretty even matching between both teams. There it is, Landmark taking out Walker.
Smitty taking out Vibin. Landmark taking out Goes. The 2v3. Heavy bleed, no arm for Landmark. 10 seconds until the cap point's active. That's where we're going to see them trying to flush them out. Expect one of Team Hutch to jump on the point and draw out the movement straight away.
They definitely want to do that. They do not want that cleanup crew to come in again.
Taking their time with it here though, not overcommitting, not overextending.
Again, from a Team Gabby perspective, they are more than comfortable allowing those raiders to come in, because we've seen that it has been able to rattle Team Hutch previously. Team Hutch though, Summit taking out Gabby, now a 3-1 advantage. They have the opportunity to jump on that side and push it along.
Yeah, a chance here to shut out this round. And here come the cleanup crew.
Nidhi making the move now, taking shots, is seen in the rotation. They are suppressing him in there. And there it is, Trey takes him out on the drop down, meaning that it is once again a 6 6 going into the final round on this map. They've just gone round for round almost. I know that it was a 4-0, but like what an absolute comeback by Team Gabby.
100%. All rides on this next round for map 2. And as you said, it's pivotal for Team Gabby to win this if they want a chance to try and take this grand final, with it being a best of 5. To go 2 maps down, it's an almost impossible situation, let alone against Team Hutch.
Goes charging hard into the center here. Will want to establish map dominance very early on. Again, both teams playing a little bit conservatively. We haven't heard any real shots coming out just yet. They know that this is the last one. There is a point on the line here if they're able to take this victory.
Yeah, I feel like this is as long as we've gone without first blood. There it is. Summit takes out Rengar for the first kill of the decisive round of map 2.
The AK-12 so flat, and there it is, goes pushing up there, takes out Landmark.
Summit takes out Smitty. It's a 4v3 in favor of Team Hutch. Everyone taking the time to heal up here. Walker missing an arm. Gabby having a missing arm and stomach and heavy bleed going.
Definite advantage to Team Hutch right now. Trey taking a moment to heal up. Gabby doing the same, Walker doing the same. All three of the Team Gabby players currently injured. 10 seconds remaining for that capture point to come online.
Their cap point's active now. And again, with that man advantage, they're going to want to try and flush them out. Draw out some movement by making that ping up on the screen that they're capping the point.
Again, there is currently a giveaway going for a full copy of Escape from Tarkov Arena. Add exclamation mark Innit Audio into the chat for your chance to win. This is not a trial key. This is not a 3-day pass. This is a full version of Escape from Tarkov Arena.
Hey, who knows? The winner of that giveaway could be in the next Innit Masters.
And there we go, Vibin taking out Gabby 4-2 now. This is looking like it is going to be a Team Hutch victory. Hopefully I'm not caster cursing that right now, but I'm feeling pretty confident.
Statement there. Walker taking heavy fire there. Going down to a raider. Walker left on his own here. Summit taking out a raider on the way. Walker trying to catch across, does take out Vibin, but then gets taken out by Trey, and that's map 2 to Team Hutch. Huge lead then, 2-map lead going into map 3 of this best of 5 for the grand final of the Innit Masters.